before Cursor, I have had a multitude of roles, also as SDR leadership. So started my career at Amplitude, where I spent 4 years, and the last 2.5 years there building and scaling their sales development function. Cursor is first AI native IDE for like code editing. So now it's like the one-stop shop, or the platform that we like to refer it as, to where an engineer, a developer can go in and orchestrate agents across the entire software development lifecycle. When I was an SDR, I was using Outreach, and the tool literally hasn't changed. You need a tool that is a current era tool that is going to meet you with where you're at, and that is something that is extremely important. The core friction that we experienced was actually the API with Outreach, because we have a lot of really, really great internal tools that we have built here that help scale what our research, email writing, the entire function of what the SDR does. It helps scale that, and Outreach's API is very restrictive, whereas Nooks MCP fit all of the criteria that we needed. I actually used the actual AI interface to ask questions around where people are potentially struggling. Beforehand, I'll ask hey, where are they struggling in terms of objections, or what is their objection to meeting booked rate? And then really start to dive into those calls. While a call is happening, I'm in there using the chat. Here's what you should say. Here's a question you should ask. Here's how you should handle that objection. Our connect rates were somewhere in the ballpark of 4 to 5%, which is industry standard or industry average. And then here we find our connect rates are probably above 9%, sometimes for some reps in the 12s or 13s, with a very healthy sample size of calling. 20 meetings was across the initial 4 reps that we had at that point in time. I think that it was probably a 4x increase. I think over the last 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, we have 300 meetings booked across 12 ramp reps. It just continues to scale and compound the more people you get inside of a tool like Nooks. Having the ability to live inside of one platform for literally everything makes it to where your reps are significantly more efficient, but it makes you significantly more efficient as an SDR leader. It is one of the most no-brainer things, specifically at Cursor, because our deal sizes are actually relatively large. Just takes one to justify the price of Nooks.